Never thought I'd see the day I sailed under Grieger colors. Aye. No signs of anything tricky underfoot, but that's only for the moment.
Dear, oh dear. How disheartening it is that you're so on guard, my liege. And to think, your welcome presence has me elated to the point of choking on my tears.
Quit chewing this scenery. If I really am your liege, then answer me this. Where did Other go?
He stayed behind at Grugel Fortress to deal with the Balta Sea Force. No one else has the capacity to keep your father dearest at bay. Even I was given a good thrashing during our altercation earlier.
Grimson. He knew about this Rollo business the whole time, didn't he?
You're asking for my impression? Having reflected on Grimson's actions and the Balta Sea Force's behavior in retrospect, I would even go so far as to say they had deliberately steered you toward awakening as Rollo.
Still the wild guessing!
My word. It should go without saying that this is merely conjecture on my part. Save your questions for Lady Leela, perhaps, if you wish to learn more about yourself.
Leela? What's she got to do with me?
I'm afraid my lips are sealed on that matter. Why, you ask? Because it'll be far more entertaining to have you hear the answer from the woman herself.
She's linked to the Grieger somehow. On top of being the one who gave Adel the power of mana, we're way past the point of treating her as just some person. Aye, now that you mention it. Either way, we're stuck dancing to his tune for now. We need to get something out of this. I'll be damned if we come up empty.
A sight for sore eyes. At last, we enter the Marine Triangle.
The White Shade! That time we entered it from the north had us wandering blindly, unable to tell left from right. That giant crystal. Is it the same as the one you gave Gren?
The Sunstone. It is an ancient tool that locates the position of the sun, directing you to your port of call. Once upon a time, the Normans developed a variety of techniques to aid their forays into the great blue unknown. Sunstones, fashioned out of a mineral known as Silverberg, are among their antique creations.
That's so. Hold on a second. If you're the one making the fog, then why even bother with this thing?
From our perspective, Humans are helpless, fleeting creatures. I find it oddly endearing how such a species employs their ingenuity toward invention in their struggle to survive. You could consider this my way of paying homage to that.
Can't say I follow.
Aha! In more pertinent news, I do believe our destination is in sight. Over yonder is Serenez Island, where Lady Leela resides.
But why here, of all places?
The reefs surrounding the shore prevent the Uvolti from venturing any closer. Apologies, my liege, but you will have to make the rest of the journey by rowboat.
Huh? You aren't coming along?
I shall be following you in short order. In spite of appearances, my duties are many.
Not sure what to think. Not him. Ever since we met, I've wanted to learn more about myself. Something inside me always had a hunch that I wasn't normal. But this is just too much. And Grimson, he never told me a word about it. Is it because he knew this would happen? Or even worse?
You're asking for my impression? Having reflected on Grimson's actions and the Balta Sea Force's behavior in retrospect, I would even go so far as to say they had deliberately steered you toward awakening as Rolo.
You mean Grimson? No more turning a blind eye to things. I hate to drag you into it, Adel, but when I do confront him, will you come with me? All right. Thanks. I feel better now. We can go ashore on that beach up ahead. Just keep rowing forward. So this is Serenez Island. Feels more like a tower. Not sure where Leela is. But for now, the only way to go is around and up.
Adol? It's me. Leela. Why are you here? Lager did. Please, take caution. Come, quickly.
Cut off again, huh? Think it's safe to say we're in the right place, though.
Should be a good spot to rest. Okay, let's give it a shot. What should I do next? What should I do next? It turned out nicely. It turned out nicely. It turned out nicely. It turned out nicely. Whew. All finished. It turned out nicely. About time to head out. Together! How's this? Form up! How's this?
Can't catch me!
there's something around here. Think again! What's this? Wait there, Karja.
Switch out!
Switch! How's that? Too easy! How's that?
Switch out!
Switch! Nice breeze! There's so many! How's that? Think again! How's that? Too easy! How's that?
Switch! Something's off. Might want to mana sense around.
Okay, let's get back to it. Let's make tracks!
And made it! Climbing that cascade was a breeze. Guess this is what monoride's really capable of.
How's this? To end this! Together! Yeah, let's keep it up! How's this? I think there's something around here. Found something! Together as one! To end this! Form up! How's this? Too easy! How's that? A rare find! How's that? Let's make tracks! Too easy!
Switch out! Freeze!
Switch!
Florida on ice!
How's this? How's this? To end this! And we're off! How's this? How's this? Dodge this!
Yeah!
How's this? How's this? Think again! So fast! Caught the wind! Nice breeze! I think there's something around here. Didn't expect this here! Something's there. You? How's that?
Switch out!
Switch! Strike back!
Watch this!
Go time, Roger! To end this! To end this! Out this! Out this! Look, there's a treasure chest!
Hey! Anyone here? Holy cats, huh? Climbed up pretty high. Should be close to the peak by now.
Go time, Korja! To end this! Here goes! Mona!
We've climbed all this way, but there's still no sign of where Leela is. Wait, over there! Does that entrance go inside the mountain? Maybe it'll lead us to her.
Let's catch our breath. What's this? How's that?
Real spacious in here. Who would have thought this mountain was hollowed out? Guess we'll just have to go as far down as we can.
How's this? You? Let's make tracks! I think there's something around here. Monosense might come in handy here. I think there's something around here. And raw! Looks valuable. I think there's something around here. Something's there. Didn't expect this here. How's that?
Damn, we're not gonna make it in time. Or maybe with Monosense, we can.
Looks valuable. Here goes. I think there's something around here.
We can move on now. That sure was elaborate.
Monosense might come in handy here. Found something! No chance! Doing this! Still have a long way to go!
We'll get stronger yet, Shield Brother!
Doing this!
Switch! Yeah! Something's off. Might want to Monosense around. Something's here.
Switch!
Switch!
Switch! How's that? A treasure chest! How's that? Looks valuable.
Switch!
Looks valuable. Monosense might come in handy here. Found something! stronger the better. Hut! Let's catch our breath.
Huh. The air feels different. What's this? Almost feels like a prison of water. Adol, up ahead! Hey, brother.
Dol?
She looks weak, but not hurt. Let's get her down from... What did I just hit?
A barrier Lady Leela erected when she sealed us 3 generals away long ago. But alas, the only one it presently confines is Lady Leela herself.
Lager.
Left to her own devices, she would have simply sealed us away once more. But please, don't misunderstand me. I am actually here for your benefit.
Explain how.
For ages, I have been searching. Undying though I may be, my heart is ever hollow. And so, I seek to fill it. Thus did I grow lovesick over the sagas of man. Thus did I meet you both. The end point of my curiosity's journey is the manner in which I die. How does one who is undying find death? To say nothing of how they best ought to. The one who sealed Lady Leela, my liege, was none other than yours truly. Should you wish to free her, you have no choice but to vanquish me.
Don't tell me. Are you trying to repeat what happened to Yurith?
Indeed. For that would appear to be the part I play in this tale. Taking in my essence will bring us one step closer to restoring Rolo in all his glory.
He transformed!
Karja, you must not fight him!
Leela, why would you tell me to...
The stage is set for a most sensational performance! In service of this saga's rising action, I shall combat you with everything I can muster! Retaliate in earnest, my liege, lest your lives all be forfeit! Bear witness as the curtain rises on our final chapter.
How's this? It broke through! To end this! How's this? Got it!
Karja, no! You must fight!
Can we not? He'll kill us otherwise!
Your face, your expression, they're simply magnificent! I couldn't possibly be more elated!
To end this! Got this! How's this? How's this? It broke through!
They're stuck.
Hey! Did they get you?
Wreak havoc!
Not here.
Bear witness as the curtain rises on our final chapter.
Certainly not! He'll kill us otherwise!
Your expressions they're simply magnificent! I couldn't possibly be more elated!
That was close.
Your fill! Have your fill! Have your fill!
This is tasty!
Have your fill! Have your fill! Have your fill! Legend melts away! Splendid! Simply splendid! A fitting development from the saga's closing chapter!
There's no other way around it!
Have your fill!
Break! To end this!
Chalice prophecies of the saga!
No chance! Too easy!
Simple!
This is tasty!
We'll celebrate together! Sneaky little...
Charger!
Into the fog of nihility!
Here we go!
Chalice brought the seeds of this saga!
Here we go! Let's get him!
How's this? Warm up! What?
Wreak havoc! Let despair weigh down.
Pathetic!
Think again! Too easy! Too easy!
Simple!
You're kidding.
It's getting rough. Hang in there, Karja.
Thanks.
Messed up.
Can't go down like this.
I was almost a goner.
The show isn't over just yet.
You're kidding.
Get back on your feet.
Thanks.
Messed up.
Can't go down like this.
I was almost a goner.
Let despair.
Can't catch me.
Too easy.
Can't catch me.
Dodge this.
Sprout the seeds of this saga.
Not a chance.
Will you survive?
Nice try. Go time, Karja.
Will you survive? Arouse from success.
Logger. Of all the dirty tricks. You left us no choice but to defeat you.
I can only hope this was enough to pen my way into a page of your saga. Shame though it is that I cannot witness its continuation. To share in your footsteps, my liege, is just as well.
Damn it! Right. Thanks. That was a close one. Leela! Wait. This girl...
A bit of rest, and I should be fine. Karja, outside.
Huh?
It has been ages since my last breath of fresh air. May I ask you to bring me outside?
Oh, sure. The white shade. It's gone. Aye. The Marine Triangle makes for a fairer sight this way.
Yes, as shameful as that may be. Adol, Karja, allow me to thank you for coming to my rescue. I especially appreciate your traveling all this way, Adol. You've gone through so many hardships on my behalf. There are no words to express my gratitude. Karja, how are you faring? It would seem your and Adol's combined powers have been able to keep your condition under control.
Yeah, somehow. But more importantly, we've got a mountain of questions to ask you.
I can only imagine. Where to even begin?
First off, are you a human or what? And how do you know so much about me?
I am a spirit who has inhabited Obelia Gulf since time immemorial.
A spirit?
I am also Rollo's wife, as well as your forebear.
What?
Yes, the Trident referred to me as such long ago.
Let me get this straight. I'm descended from Rollo and you. A spirit?
Correct. I expect this revelation comes as a shock.
Then, what was Rollo's connection to the three generals?
I will explain everything from start to finish. Adol, I ask that you listen close as well. Our story begins roughly 140 years ago. In a Norman settlement, Rollo was born as the son of the Jarl. He was an irascible babe, even biting off the ear of the wet nurse who delivered him. As a young boy, his deeds and demeanor were marked with a brutality not even the Normans could bear. His elders, their tolerance exhausted, brought him on a plundering expedition before he came of age. Rollo performed many a great feat upon the fields of battle, but he fought with such ruthless savagery that even his allies feared and abhorred him.
Right. Parts of this were recorded on the runestones we've seen.
Yes, but the most significant is yet to follow. Eventually, Rollo slew his father, the Jarl, and visited tyranny upon every corner of the North Sea. It was then that he heard the rumors of a hidden treasure, known as the Sea King's Throne. In time, he appeared unto me, the throne's keeper.
The Sea King's throne. The one that can grant people's wishes?
Yes, though it isn't quite as opportune as the fables suggest. As I was saying, there he was. Rollo had managed to reach the temple that housed the throne, all by his lonesome. Son of man, what is it you seek?
Everything!
And what does that entail?
What else? Riches, women, and land.
Those desires are not your own. They are those of the ones who led you here.
Huh?
Gaze into the water's reflection.
What in blazes?
Someone saw fit to lade an empty vessel with pure malice. You are that vessel. Who, then, does that make you? From the instant we met, I could tell there was something irregular about him. Standing before my eyes, it was as though he were the very embodiment of malice. Far more than a single human being could possibly harbor.
Malice?
Yes. At the same time, his very existence evoked a feeling of dissonance. The malice was unadulterated, to the point where there was no sense of personhood to be found. But then...
Who am I?
You. Could it be? That exchange led me to a realization. It wasn't that Rollo lacked an individual self. Rather, it was such a diminutive size that the malice pushed it to the depths of his heart. What's more, the seed of said malice was planted by an external force.
Huh? But who? And why?
That I do not know. From there, subsequent events caused Rollo to become aware of his own abnormalities. He then returned from a lengthy voyage, after which I seated him upon the Sea King's throne. His sole wish? To live as a normal human being. The throne granted his plea, and thus did he regain his identity. However, at that moment, the malice embedded in him was set free. Hubris, Nile, and lust. Such are the true forms of Other, Lager, and Yurth, respectively.
I'm the descendant of their host.
That is exactly correct. In any event, after putting the malice behind him, Rollo became the ruler of this land and ushered it into prosperity.
As the Duchy of Norgard, right?
Yes. The nation flourished and peaceful days prevailed for some time. Rollo and I were wed, and together we had a child. Then, one fateful day, those aspects of malice that were thought to have dissipated re-emerged with Grieger in tow. And by their hands, the entirety of the realm was stricken by the great calamity. Rollo prepared several arcs in which he sent his subjects to safety, but immediately after that, he disappeared from Obelia Gulf entirely.
That was written on the runestone in the Flumen Strait.
In order to protect this land he so loved, I kept the malice sealed away here. Until a few short months ago, that is. The generals, having regained their power, turned the tables and sealed me away in their place. I used the last of my remaining strength to imbue a seashell with mana and send it out into the sea.
And Adol wound up finding that same shell in Karnak.
Karja, even while maintaining the seal, I had been able to sense your presence. But just what are these shackles that bind you? They seem to be a product of mana.
Oh, right! That's one of the things I wanted to ask about. But going by what you just said, I'm guessing it doesn't ring a bell.
Unfortunately not. And although I'm sure you've already grasped this, the Trident's aim is to root themselves into your heart and give rise to Rollo anew. That is what must be addressed first and foremost.
Adol.
Before anything else, you must avoid battling the last of the three generals. If Karja takes Other's essence into herself, Rollo will surely be revived.
Nothing doing. We're taking him down, and that's that.
But why?
You haven't forgotten, right, Shield Brother? Unless we defeat Other, you'll die.
What do you mean by that? I see. This curse is potent indeed. Forgive me, but I can offer no aid here. We must, else one of you will be doomed no matter what we do. Adol, Karja, would you accompany me to the Seabed Temple of Ire?
Seabed Temple?
Yes. It is where I once lived, as well as the location of the Sea King's throne. Provided its power is still usable, there may yet be hope.
chomping at the bit already, huh?
The Seabed Temple is further west from the Marine Triangle. Specifically, in what are known as the Waters of Creation, the Raoul Darksea.
Wait a minute! The Raoul Darksea is home to the most treacherous waves in all of Obelia Gulf. We don't even have a ship now that Logger's out of the picture.
Oh, I doubt that will be a concern. Just look at the horizon behind you.
That's Sandra's! But why? That isn't even the part I'm talking about. They shouldn't have any reason to fall in with us anymore.
The two of you have surmounted a great many tribulations up to this point. I imagine the experience has left you with grievous wounds, Karja. In mind and body both. But while there are undoubtedly more trials yet to come, you must hold your head high, Karja Balta, for there is also much you have gained in the course of this journey.
What? You say the Balta Sea Force is nearing us?
Yes. I made absolutely sure just a moment ago.
It's safe to assume that they're scouring around for the Sandras.
Then we can't afford to just sit back and twiddle our thumbs anymore. Might want to drum up a plan, Mr. Mayor.
Right. Cruz, are the ship's repairs close to completion?
If you give us another half day, we can get her fit to sail for a while.
Grin, I take it your feelings on the matter haven't changed?
What do you think? We won't set one foot on the Sandras if it means waving a white flag to the Sea Force.
Use your head, would you? It was precisely to keep us out of harm's way that Adel and Karja left. You heard what that logger guy said. There's not a thing we could do for them. Better we focus on rebuilding Karnak, don't you think?
Sorry, Dad. It's not that we can't see where you and the mayor are coming from, but it's thanks to those two that we've grown so much and made it this far.
If we don't step up and help them with this, we'll regret it for the rest of our lives. We can do more than just hold them back now, and this is our chance to prove it.
Not to mention, it's up in the air how the Sea Force will treat us if we throw in the towel. For all we know, they'll conscript us into their ranks and force us to fight Adol and Karja instead.
Mr. Mayor, say something!
Whatever arguments you have are nothing more than opinions motivated by emotion. Thus far, I have allowed the Sandras to operate out of necessity in order to save the townsfolk. But at this stage, I can by no means permit you to take up with Adol and Karja. As mayor of Karnak, it is my responsibility to protect the lives of its citizens.
We won't ask for permission, Mr. Mayor, out of respect for your position. But even still, they're our friends. More than that, we owe it to them to go to their rescue. Won't you at least turn a blind eye? Just this once. We need your support as our friends and family.
Mirabelle.
Mira.
It's much too risky.
But they're only children.
Exactly.
I'm
Speaking
scared
as a
out
parent,
of my wits, but...
I...
How do we go about
The
this?
choice to live.
Senseless fools, all of you. Everyone, what we just heard speaks to the self-centered inexperience of the Sandras' crew. As such, I refuse to accompany them any longer. Instead, I will be remaining here to petition the Balta Sea Force's aid in reconstructing Karnak.
Pops? What gives?
We have no reason to believe the Sea Force will treat us non-hostile townsfolk poorly. I will take responsibility for this decision, as well as the ensuing negotiations.
You mean it? Yes! It's about time you saw things my way, Mr. Mayor.
We have no more business with you. Now take that boat and be off at once. Were the Sandras present, the Sea Force would surely attack.
Rafe? You really gonna let this happen?
Time to go, Gren. The mayor made himself clear. Let's get on the Sandras and shove off.
Shall we be on our way, Rosa?
Huh? But...
What's gotten into you guys?
Just come on.
Are you all out of your minds? How can we just leave them there like that?
Cruz, mind getting the goofball here up to speed?
Sure. You'd think I wouldn't have to, but locking horns with the mayor always turns you into such a... well, such a Gren.
Why are you using my name like it's an insult? A guy can only get called a dumbass or a goofball or whatever so many times before it gets old.
Actually, I'm not really sure what's going on either.
It's unfortunate that the mayor talked some of the townsfolk into leaving the Sandras, but we've still got a decent number of people who stayed on board. Don't you think?
I guess?
The Baltus Sea Force is no longer our ally. We're on our own now, and things are only gonna get tougher. Knowing that, what do you think would have happened if we dragged all the naysayers along for the ride?
Oh, they would feel tense and on edge, dampening our spirits.
Exactly. Baggage like that would only weigh us down in combat. Heck, we could have even had a mutiny on our hands if things shook out the wrong way.
A mutiny?
At the very least, morale would plummet, preventing us from acting as we see fit. It hurts to say. I think my dad would contribute pretty strongly to that.
Then the mayor was doing us a favor?
By taking the lead, he made sure that anybody opposed would stay off the ship.
Yes. That way, we're able to function more smoothly as a crew.
Fewer hands on deck means less firepower, but staying united is what matters most right now.
Here I was thinking we'd manage to strike our own path. But it turns out we still need others to help push us along.
You think I didn't already know all this?
Huh?
He's my pops. I've got a handle on how his mind works. But be real here. Can they really ride things out on that island by themselves?
Ah, now I understand. You're worried about them, aren't you?
Like hell, not even close.
Aw, look who's finally maturing.
Hey, even small fry know how to grow. I'm not one to talk, but your father-son duo's got some personality issues.
You aren't alone, Gren. Every one of us feels the same way. But sometimes, butting heads can teach you more about each other than you realize.
Mira.
Alrighty. Sounds like you guys talked things out.
Doki, you were eavesdropping?
Yep. And while I'm at it, let me share a few words of thanks. It means a lot, the way you stuck up for Adel and Karja.
Allow me to extend my gratitude as well, on Miss Karja's behalf.
Oh my, even Ezer's listening in.
If anything, we're the ones who should be grateful.
Yeah, no kidding.
Wait, you put yourselves through all that just to get here?
Normans help their pals out, rain or shine. That's the way you do things, right? Or what? You try to say we aren't your pals, Karja?
No, but...
You should have just led with that.
Seriously, just think of all the ways you've helped us so far. I can't believe you tried to up and leave before we repaid the favor.
That aside, are you doing all right, Princess? You wound up taking Logger's essence into you as well, didn't you?
Yeah, to be honest, I can't say I'm feeling too hot.
From the looks of it, you're barely managing to keep a lid on things. If you want to make for that seabed temple, the sooner the better.
Good thing we arrived just when you needed a ship. Now we can make ourselves useful right out of the gate.
Still, who could have guessed the Sea King's throne actually exists? Out of curiosity, Miss Leela, does the throne really grant whatever wish you make of it? It won't respond to just anybody. Even should one manage to reach the throne, I must still deem them worthy. After all, it wouldn't do to allow wishes of ill intent to be realized. That's what I figured.
Oh.
Got something to say?
Nope.
Nothing at all.
Not in the least.
All told,
I have to question whether we can truly make it to the Seabed Temple. Navigating the Raoul Dark Sea would entail us crossing the Vortex Path.
Vortex Path?
It's a nautical region that endlessly churns with countless whirlpools. The waters there are so dangerous that even the Baltus Sea Force rarely ventures through.
Yes. I imagine it will make for an arduous voyage. We would do well to reinforce the ship in whatever way possible.
Sure. I'll give it everything I've got.
Another point of concern is keeping Karja from coming into contact with Other. If she absorbs his essence, it will only be a matter of time until Rolo awakens.
We'll just have to reach the throne before he gets the chance.
No time to sit back and relax then.
Alrighty. What are we waiting for? Let's set sail pronto!
What would you... Any call from...
What can... Any... Don't push your...
Hello there. However...
Let's give it a go!
Something you want to make? Anything? Thanks for stopping.
Hey! What? Don't let him...
Welcome. Need a boxed lunch? I have you covered. A dash of my secret ingredient and... this'll be tasty, hot or cold. Would you like anything else? Wait till you...
Off we go! Time for a little break.
Here to ask about... Yep, that ought to do it. Whew, all done. I hope I did a good job. Great work, everyone! Great work, everyone! Great work, everyone! Great work, everyone! Yep, that ought to do it. Yep, that ought to do it. Great work, everyone! Great work, everyone! Yep, that ought to do it. Whew, all done. I hope I did a good job. Yep, that ought to do it. Anything else? You know what?
All right, let's go!
pleasure doing business. Was there anything else? Thank you.
Looking for some... Anything else? Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, anything else you want? Real quality stuff, huh? May it serve you well. Real quality stuff, huh? Anything else you want? Real quality stuff, huh? I'll be...